Feel me like a Hellcat.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Before this video starts, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool street performance magic trick, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So I would start off by handing the cards over to the spectator and just have them shuffle up the cards all they want to. It doesn't matter how much they shuffle it. Once they're done, they hand the cards over to me, and before I have them pick a card, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and look for a very particular card, if I can find it here. Let's see. Here it is, the Ace of Spades, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Ace of Spades, and I'm going to lay it right here on top for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you select a card. So let's say you go with this one right over here. In this case, we have the 10 of Hearts. Usually I wouldn't want to look at it, but it's okay if I look at it in this case. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and put it somewhere in the middle of the deck. So now it's lost somewhere in the middle of the deck. I don't know where it is. You don't know where it is. It's lost somewhere in the middle of the deck. But like I said, we're using the Ace of Spades here. And I don't know if you knew this, but the Ace of Spades is actually a magic card. Us magicians, we use it a lot in different tricks and stuff. Because check it out. All I have to do is just give it a little shake, just like that. And it starts to look a lot like the 10 of Hearts. I mean, we can look at it. It really even feels like the 10 of Hearts. But in reality, it's the Ace of Spades. And I can actually prove it's the Ace of Spades. I'm just going to lay it right here. Because, remember, we put the 10 of Hearts in the middle of the deck. And look, we can just spread through just like this. And the 10 of Hearts is right here in the middle of the deck, where it's been the entire time. So that was the trick, guys. And now let's go ahead and get straight into the tutorial. Okay, guys, so here's the tutorial for the trick you guys just saw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cards and I'm just going to shuffle them up. It's a completely impromptu trick. The spectator can shuffle them. And this is just a really cool trick that you can just do on the street because it doesn't really require a table or anything. So once you're done, what you're going to do is you're just going to go through the deck and say you're looking for a special card. So basically the card you're looking for is whatever card you want to be the magic card. I like to use the Ace of Spades. You can literally use whatever you want, but I recommend that you use a card like, you know, a face card like a king or something to be your magic card or one of the aces. But I like to use the Ace of Spades, seeing as how it's one of the most popular cards in any deck of cards. So now what you're going to do is you are going to take the Ace of Spades, you're going to explain that it is a magic card, and it can do magical things, and then you're going to just simply lay it face up on top of the deck, just like that. And now what you're going to do is just simply have them select the card, and let's say they go with this one right here, the 5 of Hearts. What you're going to do is you're going to control this card to being right underneath that Ace of Spades, okay? And I'm going to show you guys how I did it in the performance. Basically, I had them touch a card, like the 5 of Hearts here. I out-jogged it just like that, squared it up, and then as I picked this up to show it to them, my thumb picked up on this card and got a break, and not just a regular pinky break. I picked up, and now I'm holding a break with my pinky and the base of my thumb, and it's holding it up doing something what's called a Marlowe's tilt. Once I go up to show it to him, I pull the card out, kind of flick it, still holding that break, and I do something, I put it right there underneath the ace, but since it's tilted up, from looking at it from a forward view, it looks like I'm putting it somewhere in the middle of the deck. And what I've just done is put it right underneath that ace. You could also do what's called a cover pass. That's a little bit advanced, but basically they choose the card. I'm not very good at it. I'm just going to basically show you guys what it is. And you put it somewhere in the middle, just like this. Push down and in. Kind of jab your pinky in there. Not just a regular pinky break, but it's actually jabbed in there. You're going to cover it with your 4 fingers. This index finger is going to push up on this corner. And it's, like I said, I'm not very good at it. So basically, it's going to push up on that corner and catch a break kind of with your ring finger. And now all your fingers are going to go underneath that. And those 4 fingers are covering all that. And now you're simply just going to, just like that. And again, that's pretty advanced. So if you guys want a full in-depth tutorial, I'll leave a link where you guys can learn the cover pass. Like, again, I'm not very good at it. So I just use the Marlowe's tilt. You could also use a buff pass where you just, I think that's what it's called, where do a push-off pinky break, riffle down. And it doesn't matter where they say stop, you're only going to pick up on that Ace of Spades. Hold it sideways like this, so from front view they only see that. And it looks like you picked up a whole pack where they said stop. Put this on top, and then just simply slap that on like it's a whole packet of cards. Do whatever you want to do to control this card to being underneath the Ace of Spades. Okay? So once you've done that, you have your 5 of Hearts right here underneath the Ace of Spades. Once you control that card to being right here underneath the ace, you're going to do something called a top change. Now, I've gone over the top change, and I think in my last video I went over it briefly. Again, I'm not going to get into a full in-depth tutorial on the top change because that's basically a whole other video in its own, but I am going to go over it briefly really quick. Basically, all you're doing is you're turning their body away from the spectator. So basically, this is what they see, and you have the Ace of Spades here, and you want to switch it out for the 5 of hearts, okay? So you have the 5 of hearts on top, ace here, and you're going to switch them out just like that. And you just kind of do this motion like, okay, so I don't know if I told you this. So you're like, if it's a crowd of people, you'd be like, okay, so I don't know if I told any of you guys this. And you use your hand to kind of act like you're pointing at all of them, just like that. So you have your ace here, your 5. So I don't know if I told any of you all this. And when you just did that, you switch the card. Again, if you want an in-depth tutorial for the top change, I will leave a link in the description. But again, just like that, you've switched out the card. Now the ace of spades is right here, and the 5 of hearts is here in your hand, and then you just show them. It turned into the 5 of hearts. You can explain, again, it's a magic card, and you explain it's just an illusion. It's not really. It really is just the ace of spades, but it really does feel like the 5 of hearts. And while you're just kind of talking, saying it looks like the 5 of hearts is an illusion, while you're kind of using your hands as gesturing while you're talking, you're going to do a push-off pinky break and using the gestures to cover that. So just use your thumb to push the card off and pull it back and catch a pinky break, okay? So now you're just going to lay this 5 on top. And now you're going to do something called a shake change. So basically, you're just going to change the 5 back into an ace, just like that, using the shake change. What you're doing is you're picking up at the break. If you're holding the cards in your left hand, your middle finger is going to contact the left top corner, and your thumb's going to contact the bottom right corner, and your index finger is going to be contacting the side. And as you shake 1, 2, and then on the third one, you're going to rotate it, just like that, okay? So, again, if you guys want an in-depth tutorial on this, I will leave a link in the description. But, yeah, that's basically what the shake change looks like and what it is, but it's just your middle finger and thumb. Give it a shake just like that, and then it changes into it. But again, if you're holding the cards in your right hand, you would basically, and you're doing the shake change with your left hand, it would contact the top right corner and the bottom left corner. Okay, so that's basically, it all depends on what hands you hold the cards in, but I hold the cards in my left hand, so I use my thumb and middle finger on the top left and the bottom right, just like that. And now simply shake, and it looks just like that, okay? And that's basically what the shake change is. So now you've basically changed the ace or the 5 back into an ace. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay this on top, push it off, and now you've just ditched that card right back here on the top, okay? And now you're gonna lay the ace of spades down, saying, and I'm gonna prove to you it really was the ace of spades. Now you're going to do something which, from this view, it's not very good looking, but called the turnover pass. So from front view, it'll look a little something like this, kind of hard to do at this camera angle, but that's basically what it looks like. And basically, it's cutting the deck while it looks like you're turning the card over. So the 5 of hearts is now in the middle of the deck. So let's go ahead and go over that real quick. I actually do have a tutorial on the turnover pass, so if you guys want to learn that, I'll leave a link in the description to my turnover pass tutorial. But basically, all you're doing is your hand here is going to kind of curl underneath. Your index finger here is going to kind of curl underneath. These 2 fingers on the side, your thumb here going straight up the deck. 4 fingers covering it, thumb on the back, and your index finger is basically going to kind of pick up on about half these cards, making this T shape, okay? And then you're going to kind of bring this pack forward. You're going to bring this down, and now you're going to flip over this one, and you're keeping the cards as close together as possible. But now what that's just done is it's cut the deck while it looks like you're just simply turning it over. And now you've just put that 5 of hearts in the middle of the deck. So, 5 of hearts is on top. You're going to basically do the turnover pass, and you're going to say, look, the 5 of hearts is right where it always was, in the middle of the deck, proving that it really just all was an illusion. So let's go ahead and go over that one more time. They shuffle up the cards. Ace of spades goes on top. They choose a card. Let's say they go with this one, the 2 of diamonds. You're going to control it to be underneath the ace any way you want to do that. You're going to do flip this face up, do a top change, however you want to do that. Now you have the 2 of diamonds. You're going to show it turn into the 2 of diamonds. Now you're just simply going to do a shake change just like this. Lay this on top. You're going to just flick this off, lay it down, or let the spectator hold it if you're doing this in a street performance, and do the turnover pass just like that, showing that the 5 of hearts is now in the middle of the deck, or the 2 of diamonds is the one face up in the middle of the deck. But yeah, basically that is the trick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really fun trick. I really do love to do this one. It's really fun to do. It gets great reactions. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I do want to congratulate my friend, the Card Monger, who I did a collaboration with not too long ago. He just hit 100 subscribers, so congratulations on that, buddy. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.